Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kami and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And today I have a shipping video for you guys. So today is Monday, January 16th, and it is MLK Day, and so the post office was closed today. So normally I package up my weekend sales on Sunday night, but since it was closed today, I went ahead and waited until tonight so I could do a shipping video with you guys. So I have in total here 15 items that sold between Saturday the 14th and Monday the 16th. I have $236.88 of profit here. And so I'm going to go through and show you guys kind of some of the boxes I use from USPS, my process of shipping, and we'll just have a good time at shipping. Hopefully this will go by quick because it is late on Monday night and I actually have to go into the office tomorrow morning. So we will go ahead and get started. All right, so first I want to say that typically during my shipping process, I will go and actually pull all the items that sold. However, I eliminated that from this video because some of it's in my garage, some of it's in shoe like racks, in a couple of different closets, and some I just haven't inventoried yet. So it took a little bit to get everything together, but I sold the items on Poshmark and eBay. No Mercari sales so far. Maybe in the next couple hours before midnight we'll get one. But so I have a couple pairs of shoes, a home goods here that I'm happy to get rid of, and I'll tell you a funny story about that. And then some clothing as well. I believe I had actually 16 items. I think I said 15 in the beginning, but 16 items, and 3 were on eBay and 13 were on Poshmark. Poshmark is still my main bay, but we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get started with some of the bigger items, so that way we can get those out of here. So we'll go ahead and start with this. So the funny story about this, it is a scent wax melter, and this was at a garage sale that I found an amazing Pokemon Build-A-Bear that sold for, I think, over $100. I'll pop that sold up here, but it was like a fundraiser garage sale, so everything was super cheap. And I saw this, and it was like one of the first things that I picked up to start trying out home goods things, or like house, what would you call it? Like just like not clothing stuff. And so when I picked it up, I just thought it said scent something, and I immediately thought that it was Scentsy. It has kind of like kind of curvy lettering. I don't know. It just says, maybe you can see it here, life is beautiful. It has a bulb in it. It's brand new. And so I picked it up. Now I think I only had $1 into it. So no harm, no foul, I guess. But I've had it up for a while. So this sold for $5, and my profit was $1.05. But I'm happy to see it go. I have very little space to just store things on shelves. So I'm happy to see this go. So we're gonna get this packed up. I don't have any more just Amazon packages, boxes, things like that. I've used them all. So I am using a large mailing box from the post office. I have patted it down, and so we're going to add this in here and send it off on its way. And I always put some extra little cushiony things on top. And I will probably cut from when I am putting tape on because it's very loud. All right, so one thing I did want to show you before I put the label on here, I do put thank you stickers on every single item that I sell. On clothing, I put it right here so they can also see easily where to pull for the bag to open. But anything that I put in a box, I usually put it up here close to where I'm going to put the label at. I always have a trash can under here because, yeah, there's a lot of trash involved in reselling. Also, someone else's trash is your treasure, so that is one down. All right, the next item is a pair of shoes that I'm going to fit into this shoe box from USPS. So these, I will put a picture up here, are a pair of Allen Edmonds dress shoes, and they're size 13, so they're bigger size. And I like picking up Allen Edmonds. They've sold well for me, so if I can find them pretty cheap, I will definitely pick them up. and I need to retape this, but when I do shoes, I wrap them in a piece of tissue paper. I get this in a bulk pack from Dollar Tree. For me, that's where I have found the best deal is on it. So I usually get this packing paper bubbles from my own packages, but my husband works in IT at a company, so whenever they get equipment delivered, instead of throwing it away, he always gives me the bubbles and the paper and all sorts of things. So I got the hookup. All right, I did not say, but these Allen Edmonds shoes sold for $39 on Poshmark, and my profit was $23.21. I'm going to wait till the very end to do the eBay sales. So everything until I start saying it is going to be Poshmark sales. But the next sale I have is this pair. And again, I will pop up a picture of Timberland boots. I picked them up, I believe, at a garage sale. They had a lot of wear when I got home that I did not see. And so I ended up taking a pretty low offer. But I'm getting really low on shoe space. I actually had to just buy a new shoe rack. So I'm happy to get rid of it. These sold for $10 and I made a whopping $2.06 on this pair of shoes, which again, I'm completely fine with. We're getting them out of the house and onto someone who hopefully will love them as much as the person who had them before me. All right, so that is the last of the non-clothing items and the ones that need like boxes. So I just want to tell you guys, I do use this, I think it's just the Duck brand tape. I get it in bulk at Walmart. So I use that when I package up the boxes. Most boxes I will use priority mail if it sells on Poshmark. So far I haven't had to ship anything out in a box on eBay. So, but yeah, that's what I use to tape up those boxes. I know they have the priority mail like tape strips, but I just find this easier to use for me. And I think you're supposed to just use those on regular boxes. I'm not exactly sure, but I have a little station here of all the supplies that I normally use. So if you guys want like a resale room tour once I get it cleaned up, let me know in the comments down below and I'd be happy to do that. But we're going to move on to all of this clothes right here. And there's even some right here that you can't see. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. All right, so this is probably my most used priority mail package item that I get. It is the padded flat rate envelopes. I love these. They fit everything that I have in my small clear bags that I store the clothing in. So I love picking these up, and then I'll show you guys when we get to it what I use for my eBay sales. Of course, if I sell something on eBay that's priority mail, I will use something that's priority mail, but we'll go ahead and get started. So I think I have 8 or 10 things. I think 10 that need to go in these. So I just grabbed a big stack and we're going to go ahead and get started. So first thing that I have is, again, I will be putting all the pictures here because these are already packaged up, but it is a Diane von Furstenberg cashmere turtleneck sweater. It was really interesting. It only had ruching on one side of the sweater and then a little ruching on both of the arms. So this sold on Poshmark for $40. I got quite a few lowball offers. I think I had it listed for $60 maybe, but it's been listed for a couple months now. So I went ahead and took the $40 offer, but I got like $10 offers on this thing. I was like, no way, this thing has no holes. It's in perfect condition. So my profit on this was $31.46. And I love that these have the little sealant on them. And I can just throw that away, fold it over. I'm not going to show you the label. I'm also very odd. The place that it has the label for, I don't put it on there. It feels weird to me. I put it on the blank space on the other side. But yeah, so that is going off to its new home. All right, next we have this Lululemon Blue Heathered Racerback tank top. It did not have a size, so I had to, you know, figure it out based off the size chart. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it sold for $20 and my profit was $12.01. another one down. Also, if you are interested on how I print my labels, I have a Rollo wireless label printer, and so far I've just purchased the labels from them. I have purchased a couple off of Amazon, and they seem to be okay. Sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. They seem to work okay, but the ones that I'm currently using are the Rollo brand ones, and I do enjoy them. Love Rollo. I think I have like 361 followers now, so yay. But Rollo, if you ever see this video and you want to collab, let me know, because I love your label printer. All right, so this item that I just put the label on is a Torrid top. I love picking up Torrid. This is a size 2X, and it is a like purple Georgette style top. It sold for $15, and my profit was $10.61. All right, this item is an Athleta tank top, and this was called, I believe, the Breezy Wrap tank top. I sold it for $17, and my profit was $9.61. All right, this was a really fast flip. I think it sold within a couple of days of me listing it. It is a pair of Aloe Yoga, but they're Moto. I don't know if you can see it really well here, but you can't, because I'm not showing you the right sleeve. It has these like, I don't know, like just interesting, I think faux leather details on the front. They're the Moto style, but these sold really fast for me. They sold for $29, and my profit was $18.21. All right, I love the print of these leggings. They are the Athleta Gilded tights, and these unfortunately have been sitting around for a while. So I took an offer of $25. My profit was $10.01. I had a little bit higher cost of goods in these. I think I bought them when I was traveling somewhere, but I'm happy to see them go, and I just really love that print. I will have to see if I can find a pair in my size, because they're gorgeous. All right, so this is an M.M. LaFleur, here is the label. I've only found this twice, and technically once I didn't find it. This one I didn't actually find. So this was in a big bag of clothes that a local reseller that I know was giving away some inventory, and I picked it up, and this was in it. Now it had 2 buttons in the back for closure, and one of those buttons was missing. So I still went ahead and listed it. It was really gorgeous. It has kind of this like floral dotted print, but I sold it for $19, and my profit was $15.20. And that was pure profit, because I didn't have any cost of goods into it. So that is always exciting. I love getting free inventory. And I also love consigning things. I had a friend give me a bunch of Athleta items to sell for her, and we split the profit. And that was a huge bit of inventory that I was able to list for her. She was able to get some money for some new items, and I made some profit. All right, this next item is an interesting story. So this is a Lululemon sports bra. I don't think I ever found out the actual name of it, but there is, and I don't think you can see it on here. Oh, I just realized there's a hair in here. That's great. So let me get that out real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, got that out of there. But this, I bought it at a garage sale, and it had a small like brown mark on the underarm, but I thought I could OxiClean it out. You know, I think I OxiCleaned this bra about 5 different times. Could never get it out. So I went ahead and listed it, and I ended up taking an offer, or maybe I sent an offer of $10. So my cost of goods was like $3 and some change. So I made $3.83 on this. But the cool thing is that one, even though it has some flaws, it's not going to go in the dump. Someone is actually going to use it. But two, this is actually staying in my state. It's only going, I think, like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it's always fun when you sell something in your state. I'm from Oklahoma, so I don't sell things to my own state very often. Although once I did sell something to someone who literally lived about like 10 minutes away from me, so that was kind of fun. All right, this was an interesting find. These are Spanx leggings. They are blue, but I don't know if you can see here, you probably can't, but they were zipper details on both legs. So I thought those were interesting. They sold for $34 and my profit was $21.51. I love picking up Spanx. Yeah, I love picking up Spanx. I think because they were blue, they took a little bit longer to sell than they normally would, but I was sending out some pretty good offers on these, and I had gotten quite a few low balls, and this was only $6 below my asking price, so I was really happy about that. And it's off to its new home. All right, last Poshmark sale. This is a Pure and Good Anthropologie sweater, and it sold for $19, and my cost of goods was $11.21. Honestly, I'd forgotten that I actually had this, and then while I was packaging or getting together the packages, the items to package up, someone sent me an offer for $19, and my listing price was, I think, $21, something like that. So I was really happy about that. All right, so the last three items I need to package up are going for eBay sales. And so I have these poly mailers that I just get off of Amazon. I switch out prints every time I buy some new ones, but I really love them. I'll try to link them down below. They've been very sturdy for me. These are what we're going to be shipping off eBay sales in. So this first one is a Toad & Co. Button-up shirt. I love picking up this brand. I have picked up the Horny Toad, what this was known as before they changed it to Toad & Co. But I have picked up that line of stuff. Of course, it's the older stuff because it was their old name. But I do decently well with that, but I typically do better with the newer Toad & Co. items. So what I'm going to tell you what it sold for is including what they paid for shipping. I do calculated shipping, so eBay tells them how much to pay, and then I buy the label through eBay. So they paid in total to me $29.90. So after I bought the label, my cost of goods, all of that sort of thing, my profit was $17.47. So I was very afraid, concerned to start eBay. I started eBay June of 2022, and once I had made my first like 5 to 10 sales, I love it. It is a little hard to learn at first, just as far as the shipping, but I've made some really great sales over there, and yeah, I like it. So I'm now on 3 platforms. Mercari is kind of here and there type 1. eBay, I usually get weekly sales, probably once every 3 days. This was interesting. I got actually a total of 4 sales on eBay, but one has not paid yet. So we'll see if she ends up paying before I leave for work tomorrow. But yeah, so I really enjoy eBay. This next item is a Eileen Fisher sweater. I don't know if you can tell, it's a very pretty print. It's like a purple blue with some lighter colors kind of sprinkled in there. It has fringe on it, which I absolutely loved this. Thought it was adorable. So in total, the buyer paid me $50 and my profit was $27.90. I did have a little bit higher cost of goods into this. I think it was maybe $8 or something like that, but yeah, so I love picking up Eileen Fisher. I tend to stay away from like the basics and get kind of this where it has some like interesting details in it and things like that, but as long as it's a low cost of goods, I'm cool picking her up anywhere. And of course I love picking up the higher sizes or the larger sizes, but I think this was a size small, so I do really well with all sizes with her brand. And then the last item, actually came from my own closet, or my husband's closet. It's a Nike golf shirt, and this, I'm sorry, not Nike golf, it's just a Nike shirt, but it's like embossed or imprinted with like some floral prints, and it's a 3X. I had a ton of attention on it. I got an offer on eBay. We went back and forth, and we finally settled on an amount. So in total with shipping, I received $27.15, and my profit was $18.42. And half of that is going to go to my husband since it was an item of his. We're doing this new thing where, so he always goes thrifting with me. Well, not always, but majority of the time. And he finds some things for me. And so the reselling money has always gone to me and my savings to pay off my car and then pay off student loans. And now I don't really have any like goals that I'm exactly like trying to pay something off. So it's just going to go into my savings for vacations and things like that. And so I had this epiphany that the things that he found for me, he should get a cut of the profit. So, but this was actually his, so he's going to get half of that. So technically my profit's like $9 and something, but that was our last sale. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. First time I've kind of done something like this since, well, especially since coming back to YouTube, but let me know what you guys thought. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, if you enjoy this type of content, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.